Hello everyone and welcome back to Isabella's Jazz Journey. This is my blog of learning jazz. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you have stopped by. Today is one of those days that my keyboard decided to work. If you watched the previous episode, you'll know that I've been having some piano trouble. I've got one that's out of tune and one that just doesn't work. There's about 8 keys between middle C and the next C that want to work sometimes and they don't want to work sometimes. But this is one of those times where it's decided to work. I've got a solution on the way. So, but I told my teacher yesterday, listen, I am really struggling finding these 7s. Okay, let me rephrase that. I know where my minor 7 is, and I'll show you the difference in just a moment if you're not familiar. Some of you here probably already know what that means, but I'm learning. And so I can find my minor 7s okay the way that I use them, but to do open voicing and finding any type of major 7, I'm really struggling with. So she said just start with a key that you normally play in. So I'm going to practice the key of C and the key of B flat, and I want to show you how I'm sort of figuring that out. So hopefully this will be helpful to you too, but this is part of my journey, so this is what I'm learning. Let's take a look. This is about as tall as I can get you, so hopefully this will show enough of the piano. So for the key of B flat, that's B flat. I'm familiar with that. It's B flat, D, F, B flat, D, F, right? So let's see. That's how I find my minor 7s. I've told you that before, right? Okay, but your major 7 is going to be just below your number 1. So A is my major 7 for the key of B flat. So I'm going to learn my new chords the same way I learned my old chords, by running them up and down the piano. But before I hit my B flat, I'm going to hit that A. And it sounds really pretty too. Okay, so the next would be E flat for this key. So, all right, so there's my E flat. The one just below my 7 is this D. And of course, how to use the proper fingering, I don't really know, but let's just keep trying. All right, let's go to F. So I usually use B flat, E flat, F, back to B flat, which is 1, 4, 5. I still like 1, 4, 5. Okay, I do. All right, so we've got F, A, C, and then just underneath F is our major 7. That's going to be E. So I'm going to do F, A, C, E, F, A, C, E, F, A, C, E. All right, so that still doesn't take care of open voicing, but it gets me more familiar with the fact that B flat is going to have an A in it. E flat is going to have a D in it. F is going to have an E. Is that what I said? D and E, they rhyme, so I got lost in what I was saying. Okay, so let's take our B flat and just focus on open voicing. In our left hand, let's put our 1 and our 5. In our right hand, so let's work on our 3rd and our 7th. All right, so that's here, but it could also be here. So I start with where it makes sense to me, and then I pull it down. Now, when I look at this, it kind of looks like E minor, but there's this B flat here. My 3rd is present, my 7th is present, my 1 is present. This is most definitely a B flat major 7? Yes. right, so that's what I did. Here's my 1, my 5. This right here is my 3. So I'm going to put my hand here. And if you just kind of keep that relaxed spacing, the same distance of your 1 and your 5 is your 1 and your 5 is your 3 and your 7. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to anybody else besides me? So let's practice that with E flat. So that's going to be, this is 1 and 5. My pointer finger is at G, so that's my 3rd. And my finger naturally, like here's the E, there's my 5. So it's G and D, so instead I'm going to put it here. And so you could play around with that and it still sounds pretty. And then our F, so F and C. You can go up here if you want. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. All right, so it's supposed to be an A as my 3rd, and I'm naturally, if I just hold that same distance, I'm right under my 1. So that's E and A, and I can also play it here. So that is my homework video for today, my update on how I'm working on my open voicing and finding those major 7s. I hope that if jazz is new to you and major and minor 7s are new to you, that you found this video helpful. And if you're just along for the ride to see how I'm doing, I hope you're proud of me. I'm working on it. It's one day at a time. I will also let you know that I'm working on a medley, and if I can pull it together, I'll play and sing that for you. But it surprised me. I thought, I'll never know how to play that on my own, not without sheet music. I've got to get the word can't out of my vocabulary. You just sit down and work on it and believe. So believe in yourself, believe in the process, keep doing your homework, keep studying, keep trying, don't give up, learn to rest instead of quit. And let's just take this journey one step at a time. I know that we can do it. So thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.